Founders Day celebrates when the railroad first came to town and they sold the first lot in town in 1881. The town was incorporated in 1912, so we're 100 years old this year. But Founders Day is when the railroad came to town. They were going to stop here for water for the engines, and therefore the town grew around.
You know, early on it was in the early 1900s. It's the first place where commerce happened, and you look back in the late 40s and 50s, and people gathered for the free movies, outdoor movies, and now we have free summer concerts and Founders Day. And so while everything has changed as history has moved along, there's really a lot that stayed the same here in Old Town.
We didn't have anything like get that whole coffee in, and that old clay pot was a whole lot better. At least it didn't burn your hand when you're trying to drink your coffee. Can't understand it.
Dunkin' Dentist. So just slightly humiliating, but I'm doing it for Lions Club.
I haven't tried it yet, but it looks delicious.
It's good.
It's good.
And what do you do with it? You just throw it away?
I reckon.
Today's a little extra special too because we've got the new trolley car out here.
Well, the car was built in 1903 by the Kuhlman Company back in Ohio, and for the first 9 years of its life it ran back and forth between Dallas and Fort Worth. When they opened up the Fort Worth to Cleburne extension, they brought the car down here, and it served this line 3 times a day until 1932 when the line closed. It was the UPS car of its day. It brought the first ice to all these communities. Twice a week it brought Pangborn's ice cream to all of the drugstores and the stores.
It ran right down Wilson Street here from 1912 until 1931. And then the other car, the red and white car, is a passenger car that actually ran between Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yeah, we're in sync here. The period.
She's the best. That's the best officer in our police department. She's taking it for the team.
I promise to stay in school.
We also celebrated the homecoming of the linotype that was refurbished and is now on display in the Visitors Center. So it's a special day.
This machine was purchased used in 1951 by Mr. R.G.K. Deering. It was used to cast type for the Burleson News, later the Burleson Dispatcher, from 1951 until the last publication in September of 1985.
For one thing that was very special to me is being able, once I learned more about the history of the newspaper and the Deerings, to be able to give something back to that family for what they had done in sponsoring my grandmother's citizenship.
I don't remember, but he threw me in jail right there.
Take your thing right.
I'm looking for the judge.
All right, boys.
Don't smile, you're in jail.
I'm very upset.
What'd she do, really?
She's a fugitive. I ran away.
What happened to you?
I got a pain fit.
Cool. It all started down here. This is the hub, and we grew out. So it needs to be preserved. It didn't need to be torn down. I was born right here on that corner.
Well, the street that we're standing on used to be dirt. When I was in grade school and such, I used to ride my bicycle up and down this road.
My father was the first football coach in Burleson in 1951.
I've been here since 49.
Been here since 58.
Our great parks, our great schools. It's the perfect place to raise a family.
Only place to live.
That's why we're still here.